Well, folks, there's one thing about the English countryside, it makes me think of home. The rain. Nick Carberry is the managing director here of Rooksbury Mill Trout Fishery at Andover, about 2 hours west of London, if you can get a spot on the freeway there, Nicholas.
This is true.
Now, of course, no matter where you go, right throughout this international planet of ours, people who love fishing seem to get on, and you and I have been ear-bashing off camera. But tell us a bit about yourself, first of all, where you got your start in fishing.
Oh, from my brother when I was 5 years old, which is 47 years ago now.
Is it really?
First fish I ever caught was a crucian carp, and started fly fishing when I was 12. So 40-odd years.
Isn't that fantastic? And now you're old boy English gentleman fly fishing for rainbow trout at Rooksbury Mill. Tell us a little bit about the mill, because this to me is what England is all about. This is what I envisage your magnificent country to be like.
This mill actually ceased functioning as a flour mill in about 1902, as far as we can tell. But the fishery was established about 16 years ago.
And some of the buildings here have been declared through the National Trust as never to be demolished, and they're to be kept up to their original.
They're listed, not through the National Trust, but they are listed buildings. All the buildings here are listed, even the walls are listed.
Now, I just went over there to pay a visit, and I reckon I saw 1,000 trout in one part of the stream. What's on over there, Nicholas?
That's where we grow the fish on.
Is it?
Yeah, this is one of our stew ponds. That's all brown trout over there.
Now, very, very popular, the big lake and the little lake, and for a fee of what, around about 25 quid a day?
28.
28 quid a day, you can come here and take 5 fish.
5 fish, yeah.
And they're magnificent fighting rainbows. So while a lot of you folk might think that it's good weather for ducks, we reckon it's good weather for a rainbow trout. Nick, what do you think?
Pretty good.
Do you? Well, back home we'd say, wagons home. What do we do here?
Say tally-ho.
Tally-ho, old boy. There he goes. Come on, Nick. Bow waves out there, isn't there?
Yeah, some there.
Yes! Oh, look at him. Good cast.
Coming. It's coming. Seem to prefer a very slow retrieve, so...
Did they? Oh, see, he took that then.
Yeah.
Just as soon as I gave it one twitch, he took it. And I was just a little bit behind him. Yes, good man. What a good strike. Now, folks, I'm just not quite so sure whether Nick's got a big enough net, but they're big butterflies. Beautiful looking fish. He's gone?
He's gone.
Oh, that's all right. Tell you what, Nick, you were right on the money then, because he's done me like a dinner, that fish. Quite a nice fish, I reckon.
Yeah.
He could have been a kilo and a half, and I put a little bit too much pressure on him, folks, early. But a little bit of local knowledge got me that particular strike. Nick said, just slow down your retrieve a little bit. In Australia, I'd be more stripping to get that little flitting action of the little anchovies or the mud-eyes or little galaxiids that the fish are after. But when you're in the UK, you do as the old Poms do. And at the moment, they're giving me a nice old lacing. There's a lot of the test match to go yet.
That was a good fish.
I decorated him then.
Yeah, that was a good fish.
Yeah, it was a good fish.
Oh, he's in again. Well done.
Oh,
They're obviously coming to the fore.
I had 2 little strips and then bang.
Yeah?
Just explain to us, Nick, why it can be so quiet for 3/4 of an hour and then I can put dams over the top of fish and bang. Is that fishing all over the world?
I think he's absolutely right.
I reckon sometimes it's fantastic that we don't know all about it.
I'm sure it's just as well we did.
We'd spoil it, wouldn't we? Look, it's a beautiful little triploid rainbow in great condition. Yeah. Well, I reckon he's the best part of a kilo.
Yeah.
Which is a 2 pound go.
2 pound
£2 go.
quarter.
Starting to even talk like these marvellous people over here. Perhaps you might explain to our listeners back in Australia what the word triploid does mean.
They're sexless fish. The eggs are pressure treated when they're after being fertilised, and you actually end up with a fish which is incapable of producing roe or milt.
And therefore they don't get the urge to spawn, and therefore they don't die, and they just continue on.
All they want to do is grow and eat, and they...
Sounds a bit like me. So, a beautiful little fish. There he is, and perhaps we'll see him in a couple of years' time if we're lucky enough to come back here.